Lots of sunshine and a little bit of high cloud coverage heading up early this morning. We're warming up to 74 here in downtown Detroit, 72 over in Ann Arbor, also 72 in Pontiac, and 68 this morning. Checking out outside of Huron. As we go throughout the rest of the day today, expect plenty of sunshine. We get around 80 by lunchtime, on our way to 86 degrees for a daytime high this afternoon. It will be warmer and more humid throughout the entire weekend with as few storms as possible by the time we get to Sunday. There we go. 50% of the design of Terrible. Today's electricity now on sale exclusively at Woodlands. It can be so frustrating. Companies at the lot together it's 35 and be glad to have negotiate lower drum prices. These speakers are making such a difference in my business. How was this like key for me to bring down costs?
Good morning, Diane.
Hi, did I do something I wasn't supposed to?
No, not at all. It's just, it's not 10 o'clock yet.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's good. You can start at any time.
Okay, I can talk to myself.
Did you sell the little heart that they were like the embroidered heart? You had them on the $5 table when I came the other day.
Hearts.
They were like 4 hearts. It was
no, it's out there.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Oh yeah, it's I forgot to pull the box out. So I'm glad you mentioned that. Yeah, you can change it up or do something.
Okay, yeah. I like to be more of the cat.
Is it going good with the
one
you started?
good? Yeah.
Okay, good.
With the 19 needle, with the 19.
Yeah, I thought that
It
should be
does, yeah, it
fine.
looks good.
Okay, good.
I liked the other one you had hanging there. I was wondering if you were gonna sell that one. Did you?
I did that one, yeah.
Did you do that?
Yeah,
one?
yeah. With the discount, it's 50.77.
Okay.
Got 77 cents or no? Or a single? Doesn't matter if you don't.
I think I never had changed.
No problem.
Okay, you.
See?
Yeah, I'm gonna change it.
Okay, no problem.
Hi, Carolyn.
Hi, Diane.
Okay.
Are you done with your tourniquet?
I am in. Nicola's signing in.
Hi, Bjorn.
Hi.
Hello.
What a
Hello.
wonderful surprise.
Project.
How are you?
I'm fine, and you? Thank
yeah.
you.
I'm great. Excited to see you.
I want to surprise you.
Yeah,
It's a
you
surprise.
did. You did. How are things
How are
with
you?
you?
Sorry,
How are things with you?
everything is fine. It's
Yeah.
summer.
Yeah, it got cold here for a few days, but it's gonna warm up again. So
It's also warm here, yes. But yeah, what should we do?
I know. We just keep knitting.
Exactly.
What have you been working on?
I'm working on the January pattern.
Ooh.
It will be cardigan.
Ooh, yay.
Do you have any Rios left?
Rios, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's in the shop.
I
love
know, that's what I thought.
Yeah, but there's still some back there.
All right, I
Okay.
brought my list.
Just holler if I can help.
Okay, thanks.
You bet.
Charlene, look who's here.
Hi, what a nice surprise.
Hello.
Yay. Are we going to get to see all your garments again?
If you
Oh.
want to.
We always want to.
We always want to.
I got to go get my Martello now.
Carolyn, I've seen your Martello at Facebook. It's very nice.
Yep. Yes, I love it.
Ah, there it is.
Yes,
Cool.
it was an easy. Oh, and there's Diane's.
I'm doing a long ribbing on the bottom because
Yeah.
I'm gonna wear it with leggings. So I'm
Oh, yeah.
debating on how long I want to make it.
Great.
Oh, there's Charlene's.
Oh, yep, Charlene got hers done.
Very fun. Hey, Jean, look who's here.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yep.
All right,
Next on my
everybody-
list. Yeah, next on my list to do is your jogger socks.
Oh, yeah, I did those too.
Yep, those.
Oh.
They're great. They're really
Oh,
nice.
I like those.
Yeah.
I think I had those.
I know Charlene did them, so now we're all like, "Ooh, we got to do those now too." Jane, let's see your Martello.
I'm lagging behind the group.
That's okay.
Cool. That's good. Fine.
Thank you. I like it. It's pretty, it's very pretty yarn too.
Which yarn it is?
It's from Dyer here in Michigan. It's is it
Keenan
Fangirl?
yarn.
Go
It
ahead.
was Fangirls. Keenan yarn.
Keenan yarns. Yes.
Okay, I don't know.
Yeah, she's a dyer up in northern Michigan. Yeah, this was a really nice pattern to do. Really, once you got into the rhythm, you didn't need to look at it, so you
Yeah.
could just go and go. So it was a really nice one to do.
Thank you. Did you find it more complicated as the super maximum freedom?
No, had to think about the math a little bit. and had to watch the capital ST and the little ST.
Ah, okay, yeah.
That goofed a few of us up to start with.
Me being one of them, I was casting in 200 and something stitches at the beginning, and then Carolyn set me straight.
I'm like, that's where I'm at right now. And I was on the body. So I was like, that can't be right. So then we figured out.
Okay.
But that was the only, Charlene's good at math and I was nervous about the math. But so I triple checked it, but it was the little ST and the big ST I really had to watch. Otherwise, just a little more math involved, but it was a great pattern.
Thank
I
you.
would definitely do it again.
Yeah,
Definitely do it again.
Great.
I wouldn't do it in a solid color like I did though.
Yeah.
I would do more like what the other ladies did.
Yeah, it's a nice pattern that you could do it either solids or variegated. And not take away from the shoulder design. I like the shoulder design. That was really cool as you got into it. But yeah, no, it's a great pattern.
Thank you.
As they all are.
Yes, they all are. She's working on a cardigan for January, Charlene.
Oh, yeah.
Yay.
Very good. I still want to
You
make
want to
another dress.
No, not another dress. Do you want to see my next October pattern?
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh.
oh, she just happens to have it on. Oh,
Oh,
looky.
hold on. I gotta pin you so it will show up on this thing
Oh,
here.
wow.
Oh, nice.
I
Oh, I
love
like
that.
Yeah, I
Oh,
like how the neck.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Yes.
nice.
Yeah, like that.
Awesome.
That
I
is
can see that. I
awesome.
saw the detail in back too when you turned around.
Mhm.
You could see a little bit of detail. Oh,
That
yeah.
is so
Increases.
cool.
Yeah, very
Wow.
nice.
Ooh,
Very
and
cool.
it comes out
Amazing.
in October, you said?
Yes, 18th of October.
18th of October, just in time. Okay.
Excellent.
Yay!
Sign me up, please, Charlene.
Sign us up.
You got it.
And
It's one.
it's super maximum freedom. You can do it as a light summer t-shirt or a winter sweater slip over with sleeves, without sleeves. What you want.
Very
Excellent.
nice.
Yay! I'm excited.
Sock weight for me.
Yeah.
This is DK, but
Okay.
of course you can use everything.
Nice.
Right.
Excellent. I love it. I love how the neck comes down a little bit.
Yeah.
Very nice. I like it a
Awesome.
lot.
Yeah. I don't like them way up here.
But you
Yeah.
can do if you want.
You
Right.
can if you want. You can do whatever you want.
That's what I like about your patterns. You can make it for you personally. I
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah.
Especially the weight of yarn, that's a big deal. Some people like heavy yarn, they want it to go quick. And some people want finer weight.
Yeah. Well,
That's
we
awesome.
always brag about your patterns, and how easy they are. And, it fits everybody. And you can, like you said, you can do whatever weight you want and it's all up to you.
Mhm.
So aren't we? We're constantly bragging about them.
Yes.
How
Oh,
did
yeah.
you ever start doing it that way? Writing your patterns. How did you get started? Because I just find them incredible.
I start with writing.
Okay.
When I have it in my brain, then I write it down like the finished pattern, but not everything is right. And then I start knitting, and I'm my first test knitter. And then I correct something.
Huh?
And then I gave it to the test knitters.
Wonderful. I really enjoy.
Yeah. Yeah, I was nervous about this one because of the swatch idea and the extra math, because we've done so many of your super ones, your super maximum, and those you just plug in the one number and go. But this one, like I said, the only thing you had to watch for was the little ST and the big ST. Otherwise, it was easy. It was easy to follow.
Mhm.
It is small math.
Yeah.
But
Easy
it is
math.
easy
Yeah.
math.
There's
Yeah.
no calculus and division, there's no calculus and geometry involved, so.
Now you
No.
tell me.
We just have to help each other out sometimes.
That's the best way.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's the blue sweater behind you? I'm gonna be nosy.
This
Yeah.
is my original Martello.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh, the one you have on in the pattern picture.
perfect.
Ooh.
I do love the shoulder detail.
I do too.
Love those hangers too.
Yes.
they're great.
I was a little nervous with the neck being, semi V, and I didn't know how it would lay with the ribbing. But I thought, well, I'm just gonna go with it and try it. And it works. All your patterns work. You just gotta trust you.
Mhm.
It's
And
magic.
I trust you and your magic. So.
Thank you. What
You
would
want
see?
you want to keep going? I see roundabout.
Yep, I
Sorry.
see roundabout.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another one I want to see too. Yeah.
I like that striped one too. I want to make
That
that
is
one.
so pretty.
Isn't that pretty?
Yes.
Very pretty.
Yeah. I've
I
got
love mine.
I've got half the yarn for that one.
I've got yarn set aside for my second one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have the pattern in the yarn put aside for that one there.
Do you?
We're all doing roundabout. The next one I'm excited to see the one you have next in line because I've got the yarn already picked out for it. I've already got it.
Hey, Mary, just real quick. This is the designer, Nicola, from the design, the Martello that we're doing right now.
Oh, yeah.
She's showing us some of her sweaters.
Oh, awesome.
That
Oh,
one I
yeah.
cannot wait to do.
This
Wow.
is
So
Ringelboxy.
Yeah, I want to do that.
I
When you're
didn't see
done-
that one. I missed it.
Oh, I can't wait to do that one. Wait till you see the colors I've got picked, Jean, for that one.
Oh, is there any pink involved?
Yes, there is.
Anything.
Oh,
Oh,
I
I,
like
didn't even- I like the bottom line too.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, I
Nice.
can't wait to
wow,
start
that
that
is
one.
so nice.
Awesome.
What was that one called?
Boxy?
Ringelboxy. Ringelboxy.
Okay, thank you.
When you look at my Ravelry page, all the patterns have these pictures. You can
You can find it easy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The bright colors on that one grabbed me first, especially the pink on top. I'm like, oh, and then I saw the design and I'm like, I'm doing it.
Is that one Supermax or? No,
This is no, it's maximum
good.
freedom.
okay.
What do you want to see?
Whatever's next.
We'll see 'em all.
We love to see them all. Oh, that one's got, oh yeah, that's the one we
That's the one
did.
we did, yeah.
Yeah,
Wiener
Mhm.
Hope.
that's the one that we got to do before it even came out.
Yes.
Yeah,
We were spoiled.
the round yoke with the super maximum freedom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I put some mohair in mine.
So did I. So it's nice and warm.
Excuse me, sorry.
And my summer bestseller.
Ooh,
Oh, I've been wanting to do that for a long time.
Me too.
that's so pretty.
Oh,
That one's awesome.
oh, I love that.
What weight did you do that in?
Sorry.
What weight did you of yarn did you use for that one?
This is Wollmeise lace.
Lace, okay.
Ladies, yeah.
It's super maximum freedom.
Right, right.
I won't use decay or thicker because of the
Yeah,
ends.
right.
I think fingering is the maximum here
Okay.
because you have it will get thicker and thicker. It's not good for these ends here.
Yeah. Hey ladies, how about the Malabrigo silk?
Yep.
Oh,
Oh,
I
that
was
would
think-
really hang nicely.
Wouldn't
I
Yeah.
was
it?
thinking about that. Or the silkpaca's the lace too.
Yeah. Well, the silk one is considered fingering, but it's pretty fine fingering and it's
Yeah.
got such great drape.
Yep.
This is Tanzlei,
Nice.
a tunic with a big A-line.
Yeah. Very flattering.
Yeah.
That could be a dress too, Charlene.
Yeah, I have yarn set aside to make another one of the other dress, the one that we made before.
I still have to finish mine.
That's the only one you didn't finish.
You mean
Well-
Mamaki?
Yep.
Yes. Yep. Mine's
Mine
short
is-
sleeves though.
Mine is halfway done. I'll show you. It is halfway done and because here's mine,
Wow.
but it's down to my hips, so I just have to keep going.
Yeah. It's a long way, I know.
That's okay. It's worth it. And I did it in red intentionally, thinking for like a holiday dress. So I've got time.
And here you all know it for
Oh
Or,
yeah.
Yep.
Was that our
Yep.
first one?
That was our first one.
I thought so.
Yep.
Oh, yes, yep.
That was one of my favorites too, because I liked how it flared.
I think I came in late. I didn't see that one.
this is Achterkant with the increased lines just on the back.
Oh,
Ooh.
interesting.
In the front, there are increased lines here at the sleeve, but not before.
Okay.
Wow,
There are
that's
no
cool. Okay.
Ooh, so it looks really kind of not plain, but simple in front, but then the back has all the detail.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's cool. And I like the neck.
The cardigan Eureka.
Oh,
I like that one.
I do
Very nice.
too.
Love the back.
Oh,
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah. I like how your backs increase, you kind of have that pleat almost a little bit in back, so it flares out in back and not so much in front, but still gives you the space
Mm,
that I
Love
need
very
around the
nice.
hips. Love
And
that.
super maximum freedom.
Oh
Ooh,
boy, that's
yay.
a definite. That's a definite.
My first pattern ever. Hexagon.
I love
Yep.
that one too.
Yeah. Because it all kind of meets right in the middle.
That is very nice.
Without ironing.
Without iron.
We won't tell.
I was wondering who was texting me, Carolyn. Thank you.
Sent you the name of the pattern.
You did. Thank you.
Ooh,
Ooh, I
nice.
like
And
that one.
Banyan.
I made that one.
That's in my queue.
I made that with Cosette.
oh, wow. Yeah, that's beautiful.
I love that jacket.
You
I made
did
it-
you did half of it twice, didn't you?
I did the whole thing twice, I
Or
think.
the whole thing twice?
Yeah, almost. Yeah, I had ripped it out because I wasn't paying attention. But I
Oh,
love it.
remember that now.
Yeah.
You can, it's super maximum freedom and you can do it in garter stitch or in stockinette stitch.
I did garter. It's really cozy.
Yeah.
Oh, I like
I-
that.
May have to get some Cosette and do that one.
Yeah. Cosette's getting
Charlene won't
down.
let you have it.
What's that?
Charlene won't let you have any more Cosette.
I'm trying to afford it, but everybody keeps buying it.
Do you have some socks available to show? Ooh,
Oh, it's so cool. Look at that.
is
I
that
love it.
one? Is that one
love
submarine?
Yeah. This is
Whoopsie.
submarine.
Okay, I've got 2 for 2 on socks. She just happens to have a spare foot around too.
Magic.
Look
Ooh,
at that. I love it.
So perfect.
I love showing people how they just look
Yeah.
like you held it up first and they're like, what in the world? And then you put it on and they're like, how does that work?
It's just cool.
Nearly jogging is looking like a normal sock.
Yes, very
But
normal.
all other socks are looking a little bit crazy without the food in.
That's what we love about them.
I did
Yeah.
those.
This is Hatu.
what
I
is
haven't
that?
done that one yet. It's in queue.
I think I did that one. I know I did a few of them. Love it.
Very nice.
Love it. I like that design.
Mm-hmm.
Love that.
I do
So
too.
awesome. My husband says his favorite sock is the one that you did that was sideways.
Ah, yeah. Oh, I haven't it here right now.
I can't remember the name of that.
Longitudinal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the one. He loves those socks.
I learned a lot making those because you had to did a different cast on and
Yeah.
kind of did magic loop in a way. Especially to start, it was a little tricky for me because I'd never done that before. So that one I learned a couple new things.
Yeah, it was perfect.
Strandtreppe.
So cute.
Yeah. Yeah, you made those, Charlene. I've got one started yet. But
Love them.
Did you pull them up in Ravelry looking at the pattern?
yeah, yep. She's got your page open so she can see as you do it.
Treppenviertel socks.
That Treppenviertel cowl is a favorite of Carolyn and I.
Yep. I'm gonna have to do another one of those. Love that.
Love those. We need socks to go with our cowl.
Yeah, I haven't done those.
The Treppenviertel cowl is where it is. Here.
She's like us. Where did it go?
It's
Yep.
magical.
Yeah, oh, I love that one. I've done
No, it's like
3 of those.
magic. Once you make it, you're like, wait, that's it? That's
How did that-
magic.
How did
you
it work
figure this
out? I know. As I was doing it, I'm like, how did she figure this out?
I can't remember.
It's
It was
awesome.
just an idea. I tried it and think, oh yes, it's good.
That's why you design and we make.
That's right.
Oh, square socks.
Yeah, we need to make another one of those. Plus the
Yeah, I want
socks
to
to
make the
match
socks. Yeah.
it. Yeah. I
Yeah.
want to make the socks to match.
Uh-huh.
Here are the Elbbrücken. The one with a complicated name.
Yeah, we're just happy we don't have to say them. We can just look it up on your page and buy them, but we don't have to know the name.
That was the first one we did, other than the side, the
Sideways one.
the sideways one. That was
Yeah.
the second one we did.
Yeah. That one looks
it-
hilarious when it's just sitting there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everybody thought we were crazy. They said, that's not
Yeah.
going to fit.
That doesn't work.
And it's one of the most comfortable socks.
Yeah. And it's easy to get on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And the heel stays where the heel should be
Should
staying.
be. Right.
Yeah.
And not at the top after 2
Of the
hours.
foot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Dehnungsfuge.
Ooh, I like that one.
They're pretty too.
I can't even remember which one's all I've made.
You'll have to
pull them out.
Yeah, you'll have to look at them.
It's finished with the socks. Yes,
Yes.
but you see some shawls.
Oh, yes, yes.
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
Did you ladies do the caterpillar cowl of hers?
I don't believe so.
No,
That one?
no, not yet. It's in I've got the pattern.
Caterpillar.
I
Oh,
did, yeah. I have the pattern, I have the yarn waiting for me to start on needles. It'll get there.
I don't know where it is.
No, no, you're fine. No, no, no. I was just asking.
Okay.
Oh, there's a comment.
Ooh,
I lied.
I
This
love
is
the,
Orinco.
I love the detail on that.
It's very good for multicolored yarn.
Have a lot of that, so that would be good.
Ooh, oh my goodness.
This is Big Hug.
I like big hugs.
Okay.
That is definitely a big hug.
Yes.
Is it a different amount in other yarns? Or is it?
Yes, most of the other
Or-
yards are 35.
35.
Yep,
Okay,
yep.
great. Yeah.
Oh, I like the way it lays.
Ooh, which one is that?
Silent Sea.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I remember that one. Has such the detail in there. Such pretty
That is
detail.
Pretty.
And you can do it as a scarf and smaller, or you can do it bigger as a shawl.
Is it knit horizontal or vertical?
I started here at the short.
Okay, so it's knit
Right.
that way. Okay. So that way you could make it as long as you wanted.
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh.
This is Seagull.
Oh,
Yes, I remember that one.
Yep,
Yeah,
I bought that pattern. I need to make that. So cute.
looks like little seagull footprints.
In the sand, yes.
Yes. That one.
And this is Geviert.
That one I have the pattern for that I've been wanting to do. And the little squares are brioche, if I remember right.
Yeah, yeah.
But the rest is just knit and purl, like ribbing.
It's just knit.
It's just knit. Okay.
Oh,
Yay.
yay. Oh, look at how I like the other side. It's so pretty.
Yeah.
I guess brioche, that's what it does. That's so
Yeah.
cool.
Yep. Oh, I love that. That one I thought about even doing in lace at one point, and that would I might do that in something like fingering weight instead, but
But I won't use thicker yarn.
no, no.
Maximum
remember you-
fingering.
Yeah, I remember you said that before. That's why my first thought was lace. No,
Yeah. This is lace.
that is lace, yeah.
And this is Berliner Pflaster. Berlin cobblestones, but which side is the front?
It's reversible.
Exactly. It's not the same, but it's reversible.
Ooh, look at that. Look at the detail.
Wow.
Very pretty.
I can't find that one.
I'm finished.
Oh, do you,
Are you
okay,
sure?
do you have the new one that came out this year? And I'm not gonna be able to pronounce it, but it almost looks like a poncho, this one?
Zufallsprinzip. I have it here, yes.
This is the name of it that she's about to tell us. That's why I didn't say it. Zufallsprinzip. Zufallsprinzip.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, I did say it right. Okay.
It's Zufallsprinzip is a random principle. I did the stripes with a dicer.
Okay. It's very pretty. It's like a poncho just to throw over.
The designer sweaters.
Oh, that is so cool.
I love that.
And the neck is perfect, not too tight.
Yep.
Really nice, yes.
Oh, I like that.
That would be great for the fall coming up.
Yeah.
When you just need something, but not anything really heavy or, you know,
Oh, there it is.
All the beautiful colors.
that is pretty.
But that is what she
Yeah, I
said.
have that in my, I want to do list.
I know, yes. You're gonna move away or you're gonna?
No,
stay
it's
at
a
home?
little
Oh,
upstairs.
It's warm.
You've been busy. You have been busy.
Oh, I like that.
And you said you're working on one for January.
Yeah, but it's in the basement, and I have 3 balls on it at the same time, and I cannot show it.
Well, we'll just have to keep an eye out for it.
We're gonna
That'll be
carry
fun.
3 balls at a time?
You don't have to do this, but I want to do it to look how many yarn I need from which color. It's 2 colored.
Okay,
And I have to figure out how many yarn I need from this color or and the other color. And that's the reason why I have 3 balls on it, but you don't have to do it.
She
You're really
figured she
taking
does,
my,
yeah, she does all the hard work for us. And then when we
Exactly.
get it, it's like, here you go. She does all the figuring out for us. I'm gonna go get my colors for the Roxbury one, that 3-colored one with the stripes.
Oh, I know that people have asked before, we've had crash sales at Christmas. People have shown
that's that.
I know there's people with all different skill levels of knitting, and
Yep,
some
some
have
of
never knitted, and
Well,
so.
there's so much you can do. It's
I
just the knit stitch, you know, it's not
I
like you have to know
I
a bunch of
know.
stuff, yeah.
That's all I do anymore, you know, I started, it's been 20 years or so, but now I'm like, you know what, I only do what I like, and I love
Gotta
the knit
enjoy it.
stitch, yeah, and I've been doing brioche, and I love brioche because knit one below, that's all you do for hours and hours, it's so beautiful.
Okay,
Wow,
these are my colors for that one.
that's
I don't
cool.
know. I don't know what order, which one's gonna be the stripe and which gonna be the top. Haven't figured that out. But these are the colors.
You know you're gonna
Wow.
put the pink up top, come on.
You know, the
You
pink
know, the pink and blue would make a pretty stripe
Mm-hmm.
with the,
and the purple's just gonna replace the yellow.
I don't know. I haven't decided that, but these are my colors. So
Which yarn is it?
this is Koigu.
Oh, it's pretty
Is
too.
it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep.
Very, very
So
nice.
the minute I saw that one come out, I'm like, I knew instantly I wanted to do it. And then I happened to look over, I was sitting in one spot in the shop and I looked over and I saw and I knew I wanted to do it in bright colors. So I was like, okay, I'm looking all around and I'm like, no, that has a nice hot pink, but that one doesn't have the blue and purple. And then I just happened to turn my head and look, and there were all 3 lined up. I went, yep, that's what I'm doing.
Did you like hear trumpets in the background?
But, you know, the fireworks went off and everything, but No, those are my colors. As I said, I don't know the order, but
Very
Very
beautiful.
pretty.
people will see me coming and going.
And they will be jealous.
Yes, I won't get lost in the dark.
Hello, everything out on the porch is only $5 each.
Oh, perfect.
How much yarn do you think you're gonna need for that one?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Well, I figured I use roughly 2.5 sock yarn, hanks of sock yarn for Nicola sweaters in general. Sometimes I can get away with just 2, sometimes I need 2, and Martello I needed 2.5. So I got enough, so it's like I got, because these are smaller hanks, these are
Okay.
50 grams. So I just made sure I had enough yardage, so it was like I had 3 hanks of fingering. So
Is the Koigu a smaller hank than typical sock?
yeah, this
Okay.
is 150 grams, 175 yards,
Okay,
or 160 meters. So I just made sure I had enough to equal what would normally be just 1 hank of sock yarn,
okay.
or roughly. And I figured,
I don't know about that.
and in one of Charlene's sales, she happened to have the blue in there, so I got that. So I'm gonna get a little extra pink and purple, because then I could just,
Okay.
I could do socks to match.
that
Oh,
using it.
That would be fun.
There's so
Yep.
many good choices, right? Just holler if I can help. Thanks.
Because there's a lot of sock patterns that I want to do of yours. I need to do all of them. So far I've only done the one you do sideways, and that last one you showed us that has kind of the hump in them, at the arch.
You mean this?
No, it must have been the one before that. That one. That was my that one I did. And so now I'm gonna gotta work my way through the rest of them. I've already got the pink yarn to do, pink variegated to do jogger.
Yeah.
So, and one of another lady, Lori, just did jogger in class. She's working on the jogger socks in a pretty peach, and they're turning out really nice. She really loves the pattern. So yeah, Charlene did them, and so now everybody wants to do them, which is what it takes.
Oh, that's pretty fun.
Yeah.
Get her to do them, and then we all want to do them.
Yep.
Been there, done that. No.
Yeah.
Of course, I hear it's from you, and I want to do it too. So
Jogger or jogging?
jogging, isn't it?
Jogging.
Jogging.
Jog-
Sorry, I keep calling it jogger.
I know
Ooh,
what you mean.
Glad somebody knows what I mean.
I found the page from Nicole that shows all of her patterns at once, which is rather
Ooh.
than me going up and down. Thank you.
Yep. Yep.
Just
Oh,
click on all of them and add them to your cart.
Yeah. Yep, there's big hug and little hug, so you could do it big or small.
Yes. And the smaller one is longer, has longer tips, but isn't as height as
Okay.
the big one.
And my daughter wants a towel for Christmas, so I'm thinking of doing the Don't Touch Your Face
Mhm.
for her. I remember when you showed that to us the first time, and it was in gray, and you told us the secret. You photoshopped it. Where's another one here? Oh, I want to do and then there's Super Maximum Freedom, your fingerless, the Di Traverso.
Di Traverso.
Yeah, Di Traverso.
Yeah.
Would you recommend fingering or DK weight with those?
It's up to you.
It's up to me. Okay.
Super maximum freedom.
Yes, it is. I believe I have that in my library already. I thought those would be fun to do. And I want to do another Treppenviertel cowl. Because that one was,
I
yeah, that
also
one.
have Treppenviertel hands and a hat.
Oh, you do?
Yes,
Ooh.
but I don't have it here. I can show you can't show you the original, but yes, I have 4 Treppenviertel patterns.
Ooh, I gotta look for the
cowl, the socks, the hands, and the hat.
Oh, there's the
cool.
hands. There's the hat.
Did I miss all the shawls? I'm gonna have to watch the replay.
Yep.
Here's my dress.
Oh, wow. In black?
Yeah,
That's her go-to color.
my favorite color to wear.
How many lights did you need for knitting?
It was just plain knitting. It's not bad.
She knitted in the car while she was driving even. Well, she
She
wasn't
was a
driving. Her
passenger.
husband
She
was.
wasn't driving.
Yeah, I was a
Yeah.
passenger, right, what Jean said.
I thought so.
I was correcting myself on that one.
I've got another, like a dark, real dark wine color set aside. I want to make it again.
Ooh, that'd be
love it.
rich.
Yeah, I love it. But now I want to make that summer jacket in the silk.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm just looking at that.
The
Well, and
Komodo.
Komodo, yep.
Yep. She was also telling us about, and I guess I didn't remember, the Treppenviertel. She has in a hat and hands. So gloves and a hat.
There, she's holding up my Komodo.
Yep.
I love the little holes in the back
Wait a minute.
and the little curly cues in the front.
What's the name of that one? That's what I'm trying to find.
Komodo.
It's on page, if you're on
C-O-
her main page, you know,
Yeah.
with all her designs, it's on page 2, top and page 2.
That one's super maximum?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh boy. My socks, when I did them, I had some blockers. So I've got one that's blocked and one that's not. And it's really funny. I had a lot of people that liked the one that was not blocked better than the one that was blocked. I'm like, oh, you can see the pattern more. And oh, they liked it like this. So funny.
Beautiful.
It was a nice, fun pattern. It was kind of weird though to do just a plain sock like this from you.
Yeah.
Like, what's wrong with this picture? I liked your inspiration too. It looked just like your shoes.
Yeah.
It was cool.
Ooh.
I love the Komodo.
I do too. Charlene and I have been headed it in our
there's a lot.
to-do list for since we first met Nicola. She started showing it to us. We both
I
have
love
said that's one we want to do.
And you're thinking of doing it in silk?
Either silk or lace. My first thought was the lace, but the silk, it would be gorgeous too.
Yeah, I just wondered if how the silk would, you know,
It's
do
a
with the current.
it's a very light fingering,
Right.
so I would
Silk is
think
pretty drapey, so you think it would curl nicely?
I would think so. Well, there's one way to find out, Jean. We'll just have to make it.
There you go.
And then if we need to, we can make another one.
Right. I'm gonna need to learn how to knit with my toes also.
And just not sleep.
Right.
And I like that you use a needle that's slightly bigger than the yarn calls for. So you get that drapey, airy feel.
What size needles would you use if you were using the lace? If you were of average knitting gauge? Yes, please.
Okay.
Sorry, Nicola.
I'm a very strong knitter,
Okay.
and I think I will use 3.5.
Okay.
And I
Thank
don't
you.
know what is in US.
No, thank you. That answered my question. Okay, so that would be like a US size 4, because I'm knitting on a 3.25 right now.
Mm?
That's a 3.
Are you
Okay.
talking for the Commodore?
Yes.
Okay,
For knitting it with lace.
okay.
Charlene's already picking her yarn out for it.
I'm wondering if I have enough.
Oh, you
Look
just
at
went and picked out yarn?
I have
How much yarn?
1,575 yards of the black silk.
Ooh.
I wonder if that's enough. It's kind of drapey down at the bottom.
How many yards?
1,575.
15.
You just got it calculated into.
And it's fingering weight. I
So you-
probably knitted on like, I don't know, a 2, maybe a US 2.
Well,
She was
she's
using a 4.
You're thinking
Yeah.
a 4, Diane?
No,
Well,
Nicola.
She did hers on a 4?
She's a strong knitter, a tight knitter, so and you're a pretty loose knitter.
I'm a
so,
loose knitter, yeah.
Okay.
but you could knit it and do the sleeves and then just make it as long as you could, right? Will the pattern allow you
Yeah.
to do it that way?
yeah.
Or I could place one more order with Malabrigo and get me some more black silk.
Well, it
Or
could
you
be an
can-
emergency type of
Definitely
thing,
the-
sure.
You
Well,
can
then
do
you-
short sleeves.
I could do short sleeves, but it seems like that would be really useful for me to wear, to have long sleeves.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then you could order more fuchsia or the light purple in that silk
Fuchsia or purple.
for someone else. If you make
Oh.
an emergency order,
There you go.
make another.
Yeah, I might have to find a smaller project for this. This silk is heavenly.
What colors in that do you have enough of? Like 15 to 1,800 yards?
So this is 7 is 1,575 yards. You think that's enough?
Well, I was looking on some of the different projects. A lot of them are more than that, but there are a few that are about that amount. There's one that's 1367.
What size
A lot of
needle
them are
did she use?
17. Let's see. 1,300. Let me see if I can tell you that. Eight.
She used an 8? Must not have
Yep.
been fingering weight.
I'm trying to see. The yarn was Grundle Wool Happy Uni.
Never heard of it.
Yeah.
But it couldn't have been fingering weight if it's on an 8, I wouldn't think. Or it would have been wholly.
It would have been pretty holy.
Yeah.
No, it's not that holy. So
Are you looking at other projects people have done?
yes,
I'll go see
a lot of
Sure.
them are, like 17, 1,800 yards. Here's one that's 1,130. And it's like a typical sweater length, long sleeves. Let me see. It tells me more here. Needle 2.5. It doesn't tell me, it tells me that the yarn is Brasari Garn. I don't know what that is.
Yes, that's a new one for me as well.
Let's see, here's one that's 1900 yards. Lang Yarns, Millie Coloro Baby. Oh, that's probably the color. This one is a multicolor project. Delivery, much. Sock. She used, well, it looks like she used some different yarns in this, but it must have been sock because one of them says sock. $1,900 yards. Well, here's one that's 2755 yards.
There you go.
Yeah, that's a lot of yards. But a lot of them are 16, 17, 1800. Here's one that's 1,000. Lana Grossa Cool Air Fine. Is that a lace?
Maybe.
I don't know. And it doesn't really say here. It doesn't look super thin though.
I've been looking at making this little
Cute.
cardigan.
Uh-huh.
So it uses
Bulky
a
weight.
bulky weight.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know if you have anything
So
with
this is
variegated.
bulky weight.
Yeah, but do you think that would be for little
Adorable.
kids? Would it be washable enough?
Well, I would use my hand wash like on my machine.
Right.
Yeah. that's all I
Yeah,
would
it's
do.
for my niece. No, I agree. That would be.
Stunning. And I just
Yeah.
finally found a spot to put it away.
Yeah.
Closing in less than 3 months, and I finally got the yard put away. It's all back there in bags.
Oh my gosh. I mean, it would be. And I think.
Are you
Yeah,
knitting on your dress today,
Yeah, that's
Carolyn?
super bulky though.
Oh,
No, I've got two projects going.
yeah.
The right weight.
Okay.
Surprise, surprise. I just have the collar band on Trinnigan I have to pick up.
Oh,
And
yes,
then
nice.
I started my little gnome hat.
That little room right there.
So I
So
have,
cute.
Aw,
so that's my little gnome hat. I finished the hat last night. I gotta tuck that end in. So I'm picking up to start the body.
Okay.
So
hopefully-
the silk colors that there's a lot of are the red, the
so you
gold,
can do,
and the lettuce.
Nice.
Show
How
me
much are those? How much are those a skein?
22, but on sale if you do cash.
Right.
There's only
And-
200 and some yards per.
225 on each. These are 50 grams.
can you show the colors again, please?
Sure. The red,
That's
Ooh.
pretty.
which is Surza,
Okay,
lettuce,
I like lettuce.
and sunset.
Ooh,
That's really pretty too.
Uh-huh.
that is.
Quite a few of those skeins of all three of those colors. So
Those three colors actually look pretty nice together. Make-
yeah.
That's what I
Make
was
this
Want to make a
thinking.
striped
striped
sweater.
one, Jean?
That's, it's on my list.
Okay, Nicola, can I ask a question?
Yeah,
On Zufo Spring Zip,
yeah. That's right.
okay, how many colors did you use? It looks like, is it a variegated for the body and a solid for like the neck and the the edging?
That was 3 hand-dyed yarns
Okay,
from 3 different dyers.
okay,
It was a teamwork of these 4 people, the 3 dyers and me. And and every color is 100 grams skein.
okay. So the body was done in 2 colors?
Yeah.
Kind of striped?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you, does the pattern say the stripe, or did you just stripe it, kind of stripe it yourself as you felt like it?
You take a dicer, a dice.
Dice,
Dicer?
dice.
You
Okay,
take a dice and it tells you which
how many rows?
rows rounds you have to
Oh,
knit.
I love that.
That'd be
Okay,
fun.
that,
The name Zufallsprinzip is German for random principle.
Ah,
very
And
nice.
so you take a dice and it tells you.
thanks.
Oh my gosh. That's
found
awesome.
I found another
Cool.
color that there's a lot of. It's called Zarzamora. It's a
That is
multicolor.
gorgeous.
What is it?
Uh-huh.
Is it like a purple?
You
It's
weren't
like
supposed to-
purple and
Yeah,
yeah,
you weren't
it's
supposed to
multi.
find, you weren't supposed to find that one.
It's called
Mm.
Zarzamora.
I know, you weren't supposed to find that one.
Is that the one you want?
You weren't supposed to find that one.
Does it have Carolyn's name already written on it?
No, but I knew there was a purple one in there.
That's perfect for her.
My washer's beeping at me. Something must be unbalanced. I'll be right back.
The roll of the dice. I never tried that. That's gonna be fun.
I'm looking for that pattern right now. I didn't catch the name of it.
COMODO, I think.
Oh, the one with that they roll the dice. Thank you, though.
Oh, I don't know about the dice.
Zufallsprinzip.
Jean,
Hang on a second. Let me replace.
can you see it?
Oh, that, okay. Oh, that, I didn't know they had the roll of the dice. Well, that just moved up in the queue.
Didn't it though? Yeah.
I think this is the one that Carolyn was thinking of.
Oh.
Yeah, this one's
Isn't
called
that-
Wales Road. And there is a
Ooh.
lot of this one. I'm sure this is the one she meant.
Oh, that's also a silk.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a pile of silk left. Yeah.
Carolyn, I think it was this one that you were thinking of.
You're muted, Carolyn.
I think.
Carolyn, unmute.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think this was the one.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of.
Uh-huh, I thought so.
That's for the Kamado?
Yeah.
Okay.
The other one would work too, but you know, either one. Jean, did you figure out the spelling on the
On the
ZU
rolling of the
false
dice,
spring
yeah, it
zip?
was yes. I just put it in my cart, so.
Yep. I can imagine knitting that, you know, around family and just shake the dice, roll, and they'll be like, "What are you doing?"
Playing.
I know I was working on your oh, now I can't pronounce the name. MartelloKAL
Yeah.
in a hospital waiting room when my mother-in-law was having surgery, and people were looking at it. I had some ladies kind of looking at it, you know, looking at me sideways, trying not to be obvious, but looking at the pattern, going, you know, they kept looking at it, looking at it.
Don't forget, I also have the lace weight, which is what Nicola knit it in. She knit hers in lace weight.
Okay, right.
So this is the silk paca. These have
Ooh.
420 yards each.
Wow.
Yeah, that might
So-
have to be mine. Yeah.
Is it
So,
just in purple that you have enough?
No, I have other
No.
colors.
She has quite a bit in that.
Yep, I got other colors. Cause
Do
these
you
inks
know-
have a ton of
You
yardage.
know about how many yards she would need in the lace weight?
Well, though the lace weight has double what the silk one has, so it's like 400 some yards,
Yeah, 420.
420. So whatever your total was divided roughly by 420.
I would think, Mary, the best way to look at it would be to find samples on the patterns that's already done and see what people said they used in lace weight.
Oh, good idea.
Yeah, that's
And
probably the
with my
best.
lace, I used Wollmeise lace. It's thicker than the silk packer.
Okay.
Okay,
It's 1,600 meters on 300 grams.
Okay,
I-
so this one is, yeah, 840 yards for 100 grams. Yeah, so definitely your lace weight was heavier. Yeah.
Wollmeise lace is really heavy for a lace.
So how much was the purple, the silk packer?
I will hang on.
I keep getting cut off, so I missed part of what's going on.
I know you keep kind of coming and going, so I figured your
Yeah.
internet was acting up.
Yeah, it is.
You gotta love technology.
Yeah, it's a love-hate relationship.
exactly.
When it works great. When it doesn't,
Yeah.
Hard to complain about it right now, though, when we got Nicola on the Zoom
I
with us.
know.
That's pretty
No,
cool.
it's pretty
I
cool. Yeah.
know. The silk packet is $12. And there's 400 yards in it.
And that's the sale price?
No, that's the regular price.
Okay. Wow. It would cost a lot less.
$12 a hank? That's
Yeah,
really
that's what's on the
inexpensive.
website.
Wow.
It would cost a lot less to make it out of the silk packer.
Mm-hmm.
A lot less.
Yeah, that's how it is with the, they're so
Because if you got
The colors, yeah, right?
four,
There's not, I've been spinning for about the past year.
maybe 5.
It's even more exciting to me as I look at it, you're like, oh.
That's 2,000 yards.
I just did it. Oh, wait, 308.67. Oh, that's right, yeah. No, bro. How are you keeping up with shopping bags?
Yeah, no doubt. I just forget to bring them and that one's
That's
like the perfect
I know,
bag.
this one, I know each year they do different ones.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
Yeah, it's too bad. I know you'll be kind of wrapping up by
Yeah.
then, right?
Mhm.
But-
Yep, yep. So I didn't do any shop hops this year.
Yeah. So end of October. you're
Yeah,
thinking?
Halloween, but then, I do the Facebook sales on Wednesdays, and so
Okay.
I think when I get back, I'm gonna.
Oh, there's one here that used 3,000 yards.
Right.
Well, it
Wow.
probably depends on the size of
The person, I can
Yeah.
see that this article is a lot tighter. It's a lot denser fabric created.
yeah, it depends on, I would think the whole thing would depend on the yarn used and the person too. Cause if you're a bigger person, you're gonna definitely use more yardage, of course.
Yep.
Right, that's, okay, that's 67. Yeah. Maybe you can have. There's 9. Thank you so much. Thank you. Happy knitting. Yes, we'll see you again. I know, yeah, I know.
It would be awful nice to throw on in the summer when you're walking into a over air conditioned room,
Yeah.
Right. Just a little something.
Yeah, exactly, right, yep.
Or just when there's even spring and fall, when it's, a cool evening,
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
but it's too hot to put something thick on.
I'm gonna take off because this internet's driving me crazy.
Okay, well, hopefully Mary, I don't think we're gonna have Zoom next week. Cause Charlene's gonna be closed.
Okay. Oh, thanks for letting us know. It's Labor Day weekend too. I forgot.
Yep, so no Zoom next week.
Is
Okay.
it gonna go out another week or are we gonna start the new project in September?
I think we're gonna start the new project in September,
Okay, great. Thank you.
would be my guess.
Beautiful.
Ooh, it's looking good.
It's all done.
Oh,
Ooh.
nice.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, let me pin you.
Looks great.
Ooh, nice.
Mary's Martello's done.
Nice.
Very pretty.
Tell me again what the next one is.
Growing.
Spell it.
GROWING.
Oh, okay, growing. Okay. And that one will start in 2 weeks.
Is that when we start? Yep, sounds right. Yeah, are we skipping next week since it's the holiday?
Well, you said you were gonna close next Saturday, so I assumed we were gonna skip.
Okay, is that okay with everybody?
Absolutely.
Okay. Nope, Nicola says, no, damn it, I want to meet.
Okay, Nicola, you and me.
Nice sweater, Mary.
Thank you. I'm gonna take off. This internet's driving me crazy.
Okay, have a great
See you in a
day.
couple weeks.
See you in
Bye.
a couple weeks.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Yep. Bye.
Bye, Mary. I figured she was having internet trouble because she kept coming in and out.
Yeah, I thought, oh my gosh, she's gone. Oh, she's back. And she's got her alpine bloom on.
Yep.
Diane's at the tiny house. How's work going, Diane?
Good. Where, I found out that I'm scheduled to work until the end of September.
Aha. When did you think you were scheduled to work till?
Well, I was hoping well, I kept getting different stories from different people, so I was thinking the middle of September, but no. But
Aha.
we're moving from the store up to the front.
Okay.
Where you don't have all this machinery going on around you.
Okay.
There's actual people you can talk to instead of sitting there by yourself.
Nice.
So,
Somebody else just came in.
I'm
Do you
looking
still get-
forward-
Do you still get to knit when it's quiet?
Yep. I
That's a
forget
good
what
job to have.
Pardon me?
That's a good job to have.
It is.
Paid to knit. I love it.
And I'm working on my Martello there because it is so cold in there. So I can have that on my lap and knit. So it worked out win-win on both sides. I get to knit and I get to get warm. And I'm wearing long pants, socks, tennis shoes, long sleeve top, and a jacket.
Oh, wow.
It is so cold. And I found this little niche that I can get into, and the air conditioning goes over me rather than on me. So,
That's the way to do it.
and then today, after the knit along, Dale and I are going to go to Blake's cider mill, rather.
Ooh.
And he has a lot of things planned. Then we're going to come back and do the food truck that's barbecue.
Oh, nice.
Oh, he's got your day planned out for you.
He does.
I'm doing mulch. I'm gonna try to do some mulch this afternoon, so.
Well, they postponed his knee surgery, so I'm kind of talking him into putting mulch down, Dale. All you have to do is put it down. It's already got everything there.
Yep.
Yeah, well, that was over a month ago. He's on his own schedule. Poor guy.
Yeah.
Which weight is that in?
I don't care, I'm doing it in a lighter weight.
Okay, and Diane and Jean, I decided to try something. I'm not sure
I went for it.
Uh-oh.
if it was a smart idea or not. But you know, in the hat, you were supposed to do the 4 rows of ribbing and then put a marker on the wrong side so that when the hat is done, you pick up from the inside
Yep.
for the body. So I thought, well, you know, as I'm driving around and you can't knit because I'm driving, my brain was going in. And so I'm like, well, how could I do that? So the body yarn, the yarn that's going to be the body, I put that on a needle. And after I did the 4 rows of the ribbing, I went from the wrong side and I put like a lifeline in, but the actual body yarn. Cause I thought, okay, then I can just go in and pick up that yarn. I'm not sure if it's any easier because the colors are very similar. Cause I ended up using like a variegated color for my hat.
Okay.
And the body is kind of a wine color.
Okay.
So, and you know, you're using size 1 needle for the hat. So I'm using size 0 to pick it up. I'm not sure if it was any easier, but I thought I'd give it a try.
Well, thanks for doing the research.
Yeah. And last night it was, I got done with the hat about 10:30 and I thought, it's too late and my eyes are too tired to try to pick this up.
Smart woman.
I thought I'd try it today with the sunlight.
Okay, this is mine.
Go ahead. How cute.
There we go.
Oh.
I love it.
But I stopped where I did because I haven't gotten the filler yet.
Okay.
And you have to do the hat and a third of the body, I think it is.
Part of the body.
Oh, I could have given you some stuffing when you were here.
Oh.
They need to sell that at the camp store.
There's a lot of things that people have recommended we sell at the camp store.
Probably not stuffing though.
Not stuffing.
Well, maybe not that kind, maybe like Pepperidge Farm.
No,
Stuffing.
no.
Turkey stuffing, but.
Oh, they're funny.
Yeah, after you left and I went home and printed Clue 3, I thought, man, I could have brought her some stuffing and then she wouldn't have had to work. And this was before I even knew you still needed stuffing. Because I even have some of the little pellets you put in.
Or weight.
The weighted things, which you don't need pellets, you could put whatever you want in, but.
Did Jean leave? No, there she is.
There she is.
I have it on gallery and then I pinned you, so Lord knows. What did you say that you went to the hardware store and bought for the weight on the bottom?
Tractor Supply.
Okay, what did you actually purchase for that weight? I remember it was circular.
Oh, I'll go and grab it. I'll be right back.
Okay.
So which of the Nicola Designs are we going to knit next?
All of them.
You mean after the shop closes, we can still have knit-alongs?
Can't we?
Yes.
Well, I want to.
Yeah.
But you're the leader.
We were planning to.
Oh, good.
We could do the
Kamado.
Yeah.
Or the other
Komodo?
one, the stripe, the
Yeah,
one with the
Komodo.
dice. Komodo.
You say the one with stripes, Diane. We're talking the jacket with the holes in the back.
Oh, that was my first one that I wanted to do.
Okay, so is that one next?
I'd like it to be next.
Okay. Carolyn?
Yep, that's fine with me.
All right. Jean?
The one, Komodo or the stripes?
The Komodo.
Komodo.
Works
I'm
for
okay with either
me.
one.
Oh, look at.
I think I'm the same place as Diane. This thing is it looks like a globe.
Yeah, yeah, it
That's
does.
so fun to make her stuff.
You should show the
So-
little penguin.
Oh,
Nicola didn't get to see your little penguin.
You love them.
Oh, ist der süß.
Isn't he cute?
So cute.
That's adorable.
Oh.
Love it.
What was the one that you and Carolyn did with
Yeah.
a snowflake?
I don't know that I.
Do you have that
Oh,
one?
I'll
Peggy?
But yeah, I got mine.
Would that be pretty like as a fade? Sure, yeah, absolutely.
So at Tractor Supply, they sell this by the pound.
Either real.
And I
fade
just kind of,
or-
I bought two different sizes. I've bought, actually bought bolts before too,
Fingering,
to put in
Yeah.
there.
fingering.
I
But-
think you,
Okay.
Stuff. to the
you
right
said
of the
bolts?
where there's fingering.
Bolts, yeah, like when you're standing there looking at them, because
This one.
they,
Oh,
the
there,
gnomes
yeah.
are not all the same size. Like I
Oh,
think I might
washers,
end up
yeah.
using this size for this gnome. And then some of the other ones, like this guy is thinner. So I might have, no, I did
What are you gonna make?
I did put a little washer in there.
Oh, that's right, you said, I'm gonna look.
Yep,
it
I
up.
can see it in there.
Yeah, I mean, most people
But sometimes I'll take like
color that
like two of these smaller ones
recyclable really.
and
blend.
then I'll just wrap yarn through the hole. And then it's enough weight for it.
I started
Oh,
it at
good.
home. and-
Yeah,
I
here's
bet
the
Dale has
snowman.
those.
Here's the
white
snowman
ones, but just the white.
Isn't he cute?
and his buddy.
Oh,
This was December one.
I really like his buddy because of his nose.
I know. I know, that was cute. And then here was the spring one she did, or what wasn't really, was the spring, Jean?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, I love him.
do too.
They're so much fun.
He's supposed to have feet, which I did, but I thought I didn't put the feet on. I made the
think I-
feet, but
I think I did the same. I think I left the feet off. I gotta go check.
I left the feet off, so.
Looks just
This
like-
one was kind of cool, just the way the hat just did it itself.
Is
You know,
that
as you made,
I-cord for his hands?
yes. He's got I-cord hands and they just kind of did that themselves, so. I think
really
clue
love
4 Monday will be some type of beard and nose.
Okay,
And then sometimes I have.
so I
Yeah,
really
there's-
got most of them done, hey?
Yeah,
I left
because
his
there's
feet off,
jeans.
but I put a little button on his beard. This is
There are a
what
lot of
retirees
Can
do.
you, Jane, show him again, please.
Group going on.
Show him again, I was pinning you. Aw. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
And for this one, I had to buy the cream. So because I figure for all the gnomes we'll be doing, we'll need a cream or a white for a beard and nose and
Yep.
maybe hands. So otherwise it's been scrap yarn that I've had. You know, or yarn that I've had left over from sweaters or things, so. They're a lot of fun.
Well, I told you, my friend wants me to do one. First, she laughed at me. The one that you and she shared the same birthday.
Yeah,
And then she said, oh, do you know what you can do is you can start him and then have him to cover a wine bottle and shape him up, and the neck would be his neck and then the top would be his head with his hat. I'm like, and you laughed at me in the beginning? Now I'm laughing at you, silly. What are
Yeah.
friends for? You know,
yep.
she's been a great friend.
I think you should get her that gnome book that's coming out, then she can use it as a coffee table book.
If she had a coffee table.
Oh, okay, well, just leave it on the dining room table.
You can make her a
Doesn't have that
chicken.
either.
Have
She
you,
said that-
Nicola, have you seen the chicken, the emotional support chicken?
yeah, so cute.
Yeah. Jean and I have both made chickens.
They are fun to make.
The way back here.
Yep, right on the back.
Yep. Mine's pink and purple. I didn't make mine chicken colors.
Yeah, mine's pink and blue, I think.
And people keep asking, why do you have a chicken on the table? Because I want to.
And I like them.
Yep.
Nicole, are you knitting?
Yes, I'm knitting socks, striped socks for my husband.
Oh,
Ooh.
wait a minute, I want to pin you.
Ooh,
in
Oh, I like those.
Yeti size.
Yeah, right.
So you use the skein just for his foot part? Mine's a 13, so. Oh, I don't know what that is in your size though.
13?
Mhm.
Your husband wears a size 13 shoe?
Yes, ma'am.
That's really big.
He's 6'4". He's a
Yeah.
big guy.
There was one on the Olympics, there was a basketball player that lost his shoe on the court. And I look, and everybody was like, oh no, looking at the shoe on the court. And I'm looking at the size of his foot. He had these really skinny legs, but his foot was huge. And all I could think about was that sock would take forever to knit.
Might as well make a sweater.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
That's how much yarn, because that thing was huge. I'll stick to my little.
It's 13 too.
Oh.
See? Yeah.
I'll stick to my little shorts. My foot's not that big. So I can always tell when Charlene's making socks for her husband, for Randy, because for her they're shorter, and for him they're quite long.
My friend wants me to make her another pair of socks out of fixation, which is a cotton with a stretch to it.
With the elastic, yeah.
I had made her, she's still wearing the pair I made her probably 20 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
They do have holes in them, she says. Okay. 20 years old, lucky they're even together. So
My son, I make slippers for my son-in-law. He asks for them every year for Christmas because he wears them out. He wears them every day practically. And he wears out the heels. And the first pair he gave me back and he said, do you think you could fix these? And I'm looking at him going, I'll just make you a new pair. So I just make him a new pair every year because he wears them every day. So I don't mind making them because he wears them every day. So after he got his socks, he got them in January, not at Christmas, but close enough. Christmas, he actually got a half a sock that was finished. I wrapped it up with the needle still on it and the rest of the yarn. And I said, here, when I'm done, you get it.
Well, he had something to open that way.
Yes. And he was laughing. But when he got them, I got a message from my daughter. Well, he loves them, so you might as well start on next year's. I'm like, I just finished these. Give me a minute.
At least he's easy to buy gifts for.
Yeah. So I just keep his a bag with the yarn for those, the needle and the pattern in there. And it's, if I'm going somewhere where I have to wait, I just grab that bag because I practically know the pattern by heart now. So it's an easy one. But I kind of felt that way with Martello. I could take it anywhere.
Yeah.
Because once you got the pattern established and going, I didn't need to think, oh yes, on this row I got to do, I just can't get over. It was very simple, but it was very not simple because the design's not simple, but
logical.
That's it. That's the perfect word. Very logical to do, which was great. I just loved it. So I will be doing another one. Yep, I will be doing another one, and I think I know what yarn I want to do it. Well,
okay, this is the length of mine so far. But keep back. I'm gonna adjust.
Can you hang on, please?
Oh, that's fine because I'm adjusting the screen. So I think you can see it.
Oh, wow, yeah.
See, I'm doing, and I still think I'm gonna do another inch. And then Charlene said that, Jean, did you see?
Yes, it's
Okay.
beautiful.
Thank you. she said that when she blocked hers, it was another inch.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I think I'm good. But I love this. It just feels good, you know, it's one of those
Yeah.
good things.
Yep.
Love it. On the cardigan that, or sweater that we're going to be doing that I keep saying the name wrong. What would you think of like variegated yarn in that stripy, bright colors? What do you think of that, Nicola?
For the
You can
Yeah.
do it, of course. There are some on Ravelry, but I'm a friend of semi-solid yarn.
Yeah, that the look on your face when I said it was, yeah, no.
You knew
Of
the
course, you
answer.
can do it if you want.
You're very kind, thank you. But I'll do a solid.
It would be really fun to knit, but it would probably, you know, be very limited what you could wear it with.
Absolutely, yeah. Dale's out on the porch weaving.
Is he?
He is.
Oh. Is he using some of his new yarn?
I know. He had already had something on the loom and he brought
Okay.
it up here so he would finish it. So he's out there working on it.
It's got to be an
Really?
attention getter.
Well, we have the screens. So it's really kind of funny because they're so fine that when we look out, I already walked into the door wall once and almost
Oh,
broke my
geez.
nose. I know. But when you're sitting out on the porch, you can see great, but people really can't see in. It's almost like,
Oh,
it's weird.
Well,
That's
that's
very
r-
nice.
That's
It's
nice
amazing.
though.
Absolutely.
he needs to go out and do a demo somewhere, though.
Not him. Mm-mm. With his tremors, he'd make people crazy. He makes
Aw.
me crazy.
What loom does he have with him? Like the little cricket loom?
Oh, no, it's bigger than that. It's a Polish name. But it's 14. No, it's bigger than that.
Yeah, I think the cricket's 15.
Yeah, his is. I don't know.
Is it the Kromsky?
Yes. Kromsky, right? Yeah. We can, how about? Okay, thank you. It's a Kromsky 24-inch. So actually, it's the Christmas present he bought me several years ago and then took over. So I started out weaving and he stole it from me.
You couldn't do the class or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, our son was in intensive care and I asked him if he would do the class. And he did the class. And then that was it, folks.
Now he weaves.
You know, things like this come so natural to him. And he was far better with one class than I was with 10. So no, I'm glad he took it over. I'm kidding. Because he's very good at it. And you know what? I reap the benefits of his weaving.
Right.
Yeah. And he doesn't mind if you come in and buy yarn because he does too.
Oh, he's always been my enabler. Always.
I just sold one of my hand woven shawls last week.
Did you?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Where did you have it for sale?
It's right in the corner there on that little rack.
And they just asked if they could, if it was for sale.
No, it had a price tag on it. She's
Oh,
like,
did
I
it have-
we're selling these. I want this. Like, okay.
I have no idea.
Yeah, some of them have prices on them.
There's a black sweater. Look to your left up. I think it's black
Yeah.
with the blue. Is that for sale?
You mean the
Everything's
one
for
with
sale
the,
for a price.
Well, I said for sale. Yeah,
Everything's for sale for a price.
okay.
You could knit that though.
You know what? I do. I do have the solid part of it already knitted. All I have to do is
Oh.
the color.
Well,
she needs to
Silly.
hire out the rest of it.
Which
No,
sweater are you talking about?
I'll show you.
We won't talk about that one. Yeah, with the blue.
Okay, well, that's very pretty.
What's it called? Like fading lines or finding lines or fine lines? I don't know.
We just found it.
Fading
just-
lines?
I think it
might be
was,
fading lines. Because it fades. It uses one of those color packs like the roundabout.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I bought it in one of the Michigan, the shop hops. When I came in with Donna several
Okay.
years ago. And I
Yes.
started it right away. And now
it's
it's right.
fading lines.
I'll say okay, because I don't know.
Yeah, fading
Yeah.
lines. It's a Hohe design,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just double checked because you remember we just looked for it.
It's not nearly as nice as Komodo.
No. No,
Oh, I can't wait to start that one.
I know.
I know, I might have to order some black silk.
Nicola, she has much younger eyes than I do. I do not do blacks. Do not do color, that really dark colors, because I have old eyes. And I need lots of light coming down.
I wish 7 would do it.
I'm sorry, but I have to leave now.
Well, I am
I-
so glad you came. It was such a
Oh,
great
yeah.
surprise.
It was so nice to surprise you.
It was
Oh my
awesome.
gosh, it was such a wonderful surprise. Thank you. We cannot wait till your new pattern comes out in October and in January and all the other ones we're gonna do in between.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for stopping
you.
by. Thank you. Have a
Thank
good
you for
weekend.
surprising us.
Have a
Great
nice
weekend.
day.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
That was awesome.
That was
Did you know she
amazing.
was, did you know she was coming on?
Not at all.
Oh, was
I
your
couldn't wait.
surprise?
I couldn't wait to see your face. I'm like, okay, is Charlene surprised?
Oh yeah, I was totally surprised. Yep, she did not tell me.
I
That
know,
was-
I was like,
I didn't send her an invite this time. Usually, I do, but I figured she saw what we were doing, and I did tell her. I knew she knew we were doing that sweater, so
Yeah.
I'm like, I didn't want to press her because I know she thinks her English is not real good, but it's awesome. I mean, we
She's
know
amazing.
German, so I know she feels I think a little uncomfortable, but she's awesome.
I know.
She doesn't realize that she shouldn't feel bad at all. We don't know any German,
I know.
And we
so-
understand her very well.
Yeah,
Yes,
absolutely.
she's
Yep.
amazing. Yes.
Yeah. So that was a great surprise.
That was wonderful. Absolutely wonderful.
I always love seeing all of her stuff.
I
Yeah,
know.
me too.
Hmm.
It looks far better when she shows it than it
Yeah.
does picture-wise.
Of course.
Because
Yeah.
the striped one, you throw the dice, that one, I looked at it and went, ew.
Was that the poncho-y one?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was
Well, and
great.
I didn't realize that that's what you did to make it.
That's really
or-
fun.
Or that it was kind of 2 yarns that stripe, by the roll of dice, you stripe it. I just thought it was a variegated that, that was how the pattern went. That's why when she mentioned she used 2 yarns there, that's why I kind of was questioning her how she did it. But that's going to be a fun one.
Mhm.
And that
then the
other one,
striped one. Oh, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
the striped one.
yeah, that striped one.
I looked at that and went, ugh.
Oh, no,
And
I
then
looked at that.
She
and
brought
went,
it out and it was like, wow, I love it.
I know, I looked at that and that was the first thing I said, I'm doing that one. And I'm doing it in these colors.
Yeah, that's gonna be really fun.
I'm thinking maybe the stripe part, this would be the stripe and this would be the top.
Ooh, then it'd
Or,
be pretty with your coloring.
or, you know, cause I just kind of think these two stripe well together.
Uh-huh.
And then this would be
Could
the
be.
top.
That's a great combo, Carolyn.
So, I'm excited to start that one. Okay, I picked up all the body stitches from my,
Yay.
from my, I don't know if that was any easier or harder doing it that way, but I figured what the heck, I'd try it once. Oh, but now I've got to get it. Now I've got to get it off the zeros and onto.
You did zeros? Ooh.
Well, no, just to pick it up.
Oh, okay.
Just I use a smaller needle. I'm using ones on the body, but I use the zero just to pick up the stitches.
Mm-hmm.
And I just have to remember to knit it off with ones.
So was the silk paca, is that lace?
Yes. It sounds
Okay.
like it's a lot finer lace though than what she used. Maybe she did, maybe, I don't know. She said it was
Well,
lace, but
I was wondering if when she was talking, it was heavier, meaning there was more yardage and the grams were more.
yeah, it was 300 grams. So it was, how many yards did she say?
It was like 800.
No, it was more
Roughly.
than that.
No,
More than that.
Yeah, well,
17.
mice makes those massive hanks, I think, don't they?
Who
Yeah,
does?
it had to be because it's 300 grams. But I'm hoping we can tell by looking at some of the patterns on Ravelry.
Mm-hmm.
I really
Jean,
wish
how
that,
far are you from the shop, time-wise?
A couple hours.
Oh,
Yeah, no, it's probably a good
I
thing
didn't
I don't live closer,
realize
but I
that.
wish I did.
well, I'm just glad
well,
you
you
can.
know what happens? You move closer like I did with the tiny home, and then she retires and closes the shop. Go figure. I can't.
I love you, Diane.
I love you too.
Well, Diane, I said that sometime, you know, after her trip, you and her and I are gonna have to hop in the car and meet Jean over her side of town, her side of the state.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Do I have
Go
to
meet
clean the
at-
house before you come over?
No.
Okay, you can
Heck
drop in
no.
anytime.
We're friends.
No, we'll come swing over by you and do lunch or something.
That would be awesome.
Where are you?
I'm in Portage, south of it's Kalamazoo, basically.
Oh, okay.
It's not crazy far, but
Once I close, we can shop at Jean's.
yeah.
There you go.
So my friend Donna's she's got so many bins of fabric. She's been telling people, yeah, if you're looking for something, you can just come to my house and shop, and you don't
Yeah.
have to pay. I have so much. She thought the last time she told me she had 36 bins of fabric, and when she came last Sunday for quilting, she's like, I miscounted. There's 44.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
Is
Boy,
she a knitter also?
oh
Yes.
yeah, that's just her fabric.
And cross stitch.
Yeah, cross stitch is her favorite.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, I can totally relate.
Well, she had over 100. This was
106.
several years ago.
She she had above her bedroom closet on the shelves all the way around, she had projects for knitting, and they were all like in a little container or something. And she's like, what I'm doing is I'm making a spreadsheet, so I know what's there and everything. And she said, I'm on line 106. And I said, so you mean there's 106 projects in there? She's like, I never thought of it like that. And she's like, that's just my knitting in the bedroom closet. That doesn't not all my knitting.
Exactly.
That's not a, and because she was putting the yarn with the pattern. If she, she got it for a specific reason, and then she'd put it in the spreadsheet. And this was, 5 years ago, she was doing that.
Right.
Wow. It's a whole, yarn collection is a whole different hobby.
Yep,
Mhm.
exactly.
Well, and I've seen her closet. I've seen that closet. Yeah, it's packed. And she's joked too that Charlene and I have to come over before her kids get a hold of it because they will sell it for what they think it's worth.
Yep.
And now what it really is worth?
Yep, or they'll just toss it.
Yep.
There was a fabulous knitter, out of Neighborhood Knits in Dearborn. And she took us over to her house, and she had a bungalow, but the upstairs was in 3 different rooms. And you came up the stairs, made a U-turn to the biggest room. And that's where she had bins of knitted, past tense, already completed, for her grandchildren. And then there was more that she had to be knitted. And like your friend has the pattern with it, with the yarn. And then you come back around and go across the staircase, and that she had knitted machines in there, knitting machines, and all sorts of stuff over there. And if you go back downstairs, one of the spare bedrooms had whatever you needed for sewing, buttons, thread, scissors, whatever. And it was like you just walked into a store. That's how she had put it.
She had quite the setup.
She sure did. She was an amazing, amazing knitter. Like Charlene, blink your eyes and it's done.
Yeah, right.
Well, yeah. You and Donna.
Yeah, Donna's a blink and it's done.
I think Jean is the most productive.
I've never seen her actually knitting, but what she accomplishes is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, I mean, actual watching you knit. To know how fast you are.
Oh, shoot.
Well, I'm a professional couch sitter, so I do a lot of knitting.
Well, now that I have this job and I know that what I can do,
I'm hoping to become a professional couch sitter.
Yeah, I saw that. That's cool.
I'm applying.
You ruled a lot of people out when you said it had to be warm.
Oh, for that, yeah.
my goal coming up to the tiny house was to only bring projects that I had started and not finished. Guess what? They're still sitting. I finished one. One of them was
one is better than none.
it was the anchor tee. And all I had to do was bind off the sleeves and weave in, and now I took it home and I can block it. But then you ladies come up with these other fun things like the gnome and the towel and
enablers.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, Diane, I wasn't gonna start this gnome. And then you come in the shop and it's like, okay, yeah, and I printed the pattern, so I'm like, yeah, I can whip this out. So
Well, good, a little payback there.
Yeah.
Jean started it all.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, not sorry.
She gets me every time I think I'm just gonna sit this one out.
Nope, can't do it.
She's got another one coming up
Yep.
just before the launch of the book. Okay, well, I'll show you guys because I just have the collar band left.
Okay, I'm gonna pin you.
It's hard to,
Good idea.
I got my
Yes.
sleeves. My sleeves are done.
Oh, looking nice. Yeah.
How far down do your sleeves come on you?
Probably mid
Okay, good. Alrighty.
before blocking. I'm hoping it stretches.
I should have got a picture of Diane with mine on.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Yeah, Lord knows she wouldn't take a picture of her wearing her garment.
But yeah, so I
I
just have to
love
pick up,
that.
I have to pick up the band, but it was another thing that I finished this, I finished the sleeve Thursday night at about 11. And I'm like, I'm in no mood to pick up stitches right now. So I put it down and then I'm like, I need a little break. So I started did the hat yesterday.
Diane, you need to stand up. We need to see what you're wearing.
Wait a minute. Here we go. I'm pulling my yarn out.
I wish I would have had you stand up earlier.
Oh,
Oh,
I did stand up earlier.
did you?
I don't think you were in the room though, because I was showing how long my sweater is.
Look at how nice it looks on you.
That's very
I love
nice.
it. It's
Thank
one of
you.
those that actually fit me.
My husband's got one. He's been wearing his a lot lately.
Oh, I love it. I love the material that it's made out of. I love the fit. I mean, it's just great. I love it.
Yep.
Okay.
I've got 3 of them.
Oh, smarty pants. And then I thought that all the mugs were sold. And then lo and behold, the last 2 got sold, what, yesterday?
No, they got sold a while ago. I just never posted that before.
Oh, okay, then I don't feel so
No,
bad.
it's been a while.
When I use my main color for the turn again, I wound 2 balls and one of them came out dark on the outside, light on the inside, and then the reverse. It doesn't matter when I pick them up, right?
No.
I was gonna do my gauge. And then I got doing something else.
And what's that again?
What? Wait, what?
Yeah, what's you said gauge? Never heard of that.
I know it's a 5-letter word that nobody likes. But seeing how,
That thing's so oversized, doesn't really matter.
but that's it, I don't want it that oversized. But the way it lays, I love that.
Yeah.
You know, and it doesn't really feel oversized. Where am I going? I'm playing. But I want to start it. And I'm making a sweater. And these are my colors. Oops. This is a bad.
Ooh.
Pretty.
Oh,
Is there a
and
different color on the bottom?
it is. It's black on the bottom.
Black? You did it with black?
I did. That's why what I was doing in the store, because it was so bright in there. I thought, oh, good. I can cast down for the sleeves. Oh, because it's so bright in the store that I lucked out.
Well, that's awesome.
And now I'm to the green again, or the teal. But see, you know, on my own, I had started that at home in the spring, I think.
What is that sweater?
It is Essential.
You have a picture of it?
I do. I was looking for it. I think I leave it here? No, that's- I was talking to Dale about it. I thought it's gotta be right here. It's this. Am I holding it right?
Yes.
Yep. Ooh, that's pretty.
So wherever you see the ribbing, that's gonna be
Mhm.
black.
Okay.
And then the teal part, when I'm knitting it, there's a black tone to it, a hue of some sort. And that's why I thought, well, I'm gonna see how it works. So it worked. It works for me.
Well, and what is Jean's favorite saying is? You're the queen of your, or how do you
You're the
say it?
boss of your knitting.
You're the boss.
of your knitting.
You're the boss of your knitting. I like you're the queen of your knitting too. That's,
I do too. I like that.
I like being the queen of something.
The knitting queen. And also it'll fit someone. That's my other favorite
Yeah.
saying.
You know, the different things that we like the towels.
Mhm.
I showed Wednesday knitters, about it. And one of my knitters friends. Oh, I'd never make that. I'd never use it. And I said, you know what? Sometimes you just do it for other people for gifts, or like if you do a scarf or a hat, something on that line, you donate it. You don't have to do it for yourself. Oh, I know
Right.
what I was trying to talk her into. She only works on one thing at a time. That's it.
Wow.
And she said, so I can't do it and watch TV. She can't knit and watch TV. I don't get that. I mean, that's my best knitting time is watching TV.
Yep.
She said, well, I always make mistakes. And I said, well, then what you need is have one easy project that's really a no-brainer, like a scarf or whatever, and then have what you're working on. Well, I never wear those kind of scarves. And I'm like, that's when I came up with what you knit them and then you donate it to the homeless or to some shelter or something. You don't have to knit just certain projects and not veer out. My
Yep.
favorite, the one row repeat scarf. It's one of those that you can just take with you.
Yep.
Well, I also like knitting, trying to, some patterns to try to learn something new.
Mm-hmm.
It may not be something I would have thought that I would wear, but if it's going to teach me something new, which a lot of Nicolas have done that.
Yes.
And some of the others that, if you can learn something new, not every time you knit a new pattern, but certain times when you knit a new pattern.
That's how I started with shawls and socks, or to learn new things.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if I always kept them. I give a lot of them away now. One of my friends had her granddaughter was making her first communion. So I knew I had made a white shawl, but it was a small one. And I thought, she's, I think 10. And I said, if you would like this for her. And there was just a tiny little fleck of colors in it that you really had to look at to see.
Yeah.
And she was happy with it. So that made me happy.
Yeah. Well, and I always joke with my kids that I'm making gifts for them to give all the nice ladies who are going to take care of me when I get old. So all my nice caregivers that'll be coming in, they'll have things to give them when, As a thank you for taking care of me.
See, there's always a reason. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Dale made Mary had given him some yarn. So he made her placemats.
Aw.
So she said thank you, and she had them for a short period of time. And then she decided to change the color of her kitchen,
Mm-hmm.
and she gave him back his placemats.
Wow, okay.
And I was trying to think of a very diplomatic way of saying to her, you know, sometimes when someone makes something for you, they really don't want it back. If you want to gift it to somebody else, no, whatever.
Yeah. Sometimes people don't get it.
No. Well, she didn't run it around her house. She's that kind of person. I mean, she has no sentimental value to anything. And she's the one that says it, not me.
Yeah.
And
Kind of feel sorry for those people.
yeah, they lose. They lose out on things.
Yeah.
Probably see you at Lena's tomorrow.
Oh, goody.
Was Jan okay? Because it was just Dad with you.
No, actually, she wasn't. So Dad just said that she didn't feel good.
Mhm.
So, you know, we thought she's got like she, for one, I think she's diabetic. Number two, she is got like asthma, or just she's always had a really bad cough, and now she started doing these breathing treatments and stuff. So it wasn't real, you know, real unheard of that she didn't want to go. You know, Dad was waiting outside when we got there, and so he just said she wasn't feeling good, and you know, that was all that was really said about it. So then yesterday, because we always take my dad to lunch on Fridays, and Jan if she wants to go, but she doesn't always go. And so we walk in the door, and her face is black and blue. Like
What'd she
really bad.
do?
She fell.
Oh no.
And I don't know why he didn't tell us. I don't know if she didn't want him to, or, you know, I don't know. She just fell out behind her car in their driveway, you know.
Oh dear.
She was
no.
embarrassed. Yeah,
She
was
looked-
embarrassed.
She looked really bad, but I think she feels better than she did or whatever.
Oh.
So she didn't want to go to lunch yesterday, and she probably won't go to breakfast tomorrow either. Randy's like, just put some sunglasses on. Nobody will know.
She always wears that visor. Nobody
know.
sees her whole face.
I know it. I don't know.
Sometimes we're our own worst enemies. We
It's
miss
so
out
true.
on things.
So true.
Poor thing.
Yeah, so she seemed good though. She just mostly just, you know, looks pretty rough. Dad's like, yeah,
Yeah.
people are gonna think I beat her.
Well, you did, Dad.
And we're like, Dad, you got to do it in more conspicuous areas, you know, not in the face.
Oh, poor thing.
Yeah. She's like, you're gonna have to check on us every day. And she finally got one of those things for my dad to wear, you know, which
Yeah.
he doesn't, of course. This is how they do it. They're like, well, if we go out or something, we'll take it with us. Like, that's not how it works.
You know,
Just
my
not wear it.
father-in-law, he finally got one.
Yeah.
And Jennifer made sure he wore it all the time, and she lived across the street from Dad. So Dad went out shopping, and he came home, and he was putting it. It was, you have a little landing, then up 2 stairs into the kitchen.
Uh-huh.
He came in the house, he put the groceries down, and that's where he passed.
Oh,
He didn't, and he had the high I've fallen and I can't get up thing on.
Uh-huh.
But he didn't even, I don't know if he didn't have a chance to do it
Right.
or he chose not to. But
Right.
friends down the street, they always meet for tea at a certain time at their house, and Dad wasn't there. So they
Okay.
came down and they were the ones that found him and did
Okay.
CPR and it. So even though they have it and they're
Right.
willing to work it.
Right,
Comes a time that maybe they can't.
right, right. Yeah,
Or it
Right.
does, my mom had it too, and we had gotten the fall detection for her. But one time, my sister's calling me, my sister lived 20 minutes away, but, her husband had the car, and so she's calling me, if you talk to mom, I can't get a hold of her, she's been trying all morning. So I called the neighbor who had a key. I said, can you just go check on her? I said, if she doesn't answer, can you just go in? And they did, and they found her on the floor, and they said it looked like she probably had slid off the bed. So she was breathing, so they called 911 immediately and got them there. But we think because she had accidentally tested it, she fell and it reacted and called and said, are you okay? So we knew that part worked, but they think she kind of did a gradual slide out of bed or rolled out of bed, so it didn't detect that.
Oh, okay.
But then, the neighbor found her and called 911 and got her to the hospital. And but yeah, my mom swore by that. She kept hers on, she showered with it and everything. My in-laws have had it for 2.5 years, and it's still sitting in the same spot. Their system got upgraded, and I set it up last July, and the little watch that you're supposed to wear with the button is still sitting on the same spot it was a year ago. It hasn't been used.
My dad was like, well, that thing dials, they're going to cost you like $350 or something if they have to come and get you or something like that. I don't know what he said. I said, Dad, if that happens a few times, it's well worth it.
Yeah.
It's just, I agree. Yeah, I agree.
I know, but
can't he set that up where they call me or something?
Yeah.
I said, Dad, you can set up so they can call us and we can check on you. And then, if that's not enough, then we'll get somebody there.
Yeah, because when my mom fell and broke her hip, she fell in the kitchen, and they called out to her and said, Mrs. Price, we detect a fall. Are you okay? She said, yeah, I did fall. I'm in my kitchen. But they said, do you want us to call an ambulance? She said, no, but can you call my daughter and my neighbor? And because the neighbor had the key. Well, first she said, can you call my daughter? And then we called the neighbor too. They called, and the neighbor went over to check on her. And when the neighbor's there's like, because she wanted help getting up, and they're like, no, I don't think we should be lifting you up. And so they called me and said, Carolyn, I think we need to call an ambulance. I'm like, okay, push the button and tell them to call. And so mom pushed her button and said, yeah, we think we need an ambulance, and they don't want to lift me up. And so, but yeah, they called me every time too. And so yeah, Charlene, they can get you on the list, and if say he would fall or something, they would call you, or he could say, yeah, call my daughter. I'm okay. I just need her to come over. And
Right.
You and Randy can run over and see if he's okay, and decide at that point, or just talking to him, say, no, call an ambulance.
Interesting.
Well, my next door neighbor, her daughter was an RN, and they tried to call her, and she wasn't a bit. Mom had fallen, and so I was the second person to call, and then the third person was her sister in South Carolina. What she could do, I don't know. So you can even have it set up that way, that person 1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
Yeah, can have all three of you girls on it. Call you first because you're there, and then backups. But I just happened to see the time.
Yeah.
Well, you're not supposed to look at that.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, I don't even have it up anywhere on Dale's laptop.
All right. Well, I'm going to go get some lunch. So I'll see everybody in a couple of weeks.
All right. Sounds good. Have a nice holiday.
Everybody have a good Labor Day, and then we'll start growing when we get back.
Sounds good. All right. You guys
everybody.
have a great weekend.
You
Thanks,
too. Bye, guys.
See you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Bye.